So, I came on here today to talk about Marriage Boot Camp Family Edition with the situation with Paula and Farrah and Deborah and Kendra. So, sorry, I'm at work. So, I just had to get this out though because I was looking at Farrah's comments on the situation and she was just being like really ignorant, saying that it was everybody else's fault pretty much other than hers. So it bothered me really bad for her to say the things that she said to Paula, where she said that she would have sex with her son and send her pictures, and she was like, you're a black piece of shit. So my problem with that is, for one, Farrah, don't nobody want that ran through puss. Like, that's a no-go on that. It's a no for me, sis. And the second part was that, what makes her feel like she can say that? So you went to the plastic surgeon and you asked for enhancements to make you look black because you have these big lips that are black lips. You know, we got made fun of for having big lips before it was cool. Now that it's cool, everybody wants to have big lips. So you went to the surgeon and got big lips and hips and a butt. That's a trait of African American women. So you want to talk trash about us, but culture appropriate our great features and the good things about our culture. So I just have a problem with that. And then just her attitude in general is just really stank. Like, I always had a problem with her from Teen Mom and couples therapy, where she went by herself because she'll always be single because nobody will want to be with her with the way that she freaking acts. So my stance on it at this point is, if she stays on Teen Mom, I will no longer watch it. And I hope that there are a lot of people who will boycott it because it's ridiculous. Like, I don't want to see you on my TV anymore. I don't want to help you get paid anymore because if you don't like black people, I don't want to help you get paid. I don't want to contribute to your paycheck. So I suggest they take her off. I wonder if there's a petition that can be made and signed so that MTV really knows how much people don't like her and don't want to see her anymore on the TV. But I don't know. That's my opinion on that. And I didn't like the fact that they sent Paula away. I mean, I understand why, because she was drunk and she was, spitting at Deborah, and she waved her hand at Deborah, almost hitting her. Deborah overreacted to the max, like she always does, because the reason that her child is a self-absorbed narcissist is because that's what Deborah is. So, you can't expect too much different from her, but it was pretty much like, oh, the black person is the most dangerous person, which is what we go through on a daily basis as it is, you know what I mean? So that was unsettling, but like I said, I can understand because she was out of control and she was very aggressive, and she did need to cool down because when she came back, she seemed like a completely different person, and I was glad to see that person. But I'm glad that Chad came on because it made me look at him in a completely different light, because he really just did not get the proper motherly love that he needed. And so I just look at him completely different now. Like, it gave me a different light on him, and I definitely appreciate that. Kendra's reaction to what Farrah said. Wow, yes, I was glad that she stood up for African American people in that sense, since she does have, African American children and a husband. She was just like really overdoing it and really made the situation about her. I can't stay in the house with a racist piece of trash. I'm like, I understand what you're saying, and I'm glad that you're standing up, power to the people, but she was just making the whole situation about her at that point, and then it started becoming annoying to me because it's like, while I understand that you're upset, and yes, I would be upset too, it ain't about you. So for you to get all in your feelings, I'm leaving, I can't stay here, I'm leaving, was too much. Was team way too much. The fake tears that Farrah always has are annoying. I just have nothing for her at all. And then like she added some more comments on Instagram talking about how, it's pointed out that she was the one who was being racist, but she had to be with all these typical American families. Like Chad is a typical African American, his mom is an angry drunk, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Typical African American, and what are you? Teen mom turned porn star, turned sex toy seller, turned reality TV professional, turned, yeah, you bought some businesses, but how long are you going to keep those businesses because your attitude sucks? So, I don't know, but like I said, you started out on Teen Mom. You had a baby at 16. You're not that great, shorty. Like, you're a stereotype yourself. You were a teen mother. That makes you a stereotype. So why you over here making it seem like you just have it all together? You're the only one who had nothing wrong with you. No, ma'am. You're in so much denial. It's ridiculous. I don't like her. Really, nobody likes her. And I want her to be off of my television. She's just so trash. That's my